Welcome back. Let's quickly pop into this week's money-saving mission now. Remember, I challenged hoarder Jewel to consider selling everything in her house she's not used or worn in the last year.
So, how's she getting on decluttering that very cluttered flat of hers?
I am surrounded by clutter. Look at all these shoes and bits. I was just surrounded by so much stuff, but hopefully I will sell some more next week. These shoes here, someone's watching these, so hopefully they will go. Someone is also coming to look at the TV in a bit, so hopefully they take it, please. Electronic items, now you literally have to pay someone to take them away, let alone sell them. So fingers crossed, at least I get a few quid for it.
Will Jewel get any takers? We'll find out later. Our next extreme saver believes good food shouldn't cost or hurt the earth. 48-year-old Yuki, the wild woman, Soye from Surrey, has slashed hundreds of pounds off her family's food bills without compromising on taste.
My passion in this is that you don't have to spend a lot to eat really well and live like a king.
Yuki may look mild-mannered, but this is a woman who's at home in the wild, and she manages to save money from it. Yes, Yuki is...
Oh, nettle beer. Delicious.
a forager.
I love this one. This is my favourite this year. I love cooking. I love food.
Oh, look, it's pasta.
Oh, lovely. When I was growing up, I think my mum used to spot wild herbs. Since I've moved to Surrey, I have a lot more friends who are foragers, and it's really sparked an interest. And then those little fine green seeds are...
Nettle seeds?
lovely.
Can I eat my fingers?
Yes, you can.
Foraging isn't something I've really looked into, so I was fascinated when Yuki told me what she was doing. And it does save her plenty of money, but at its core, it's a lifestyle choice.
That tastes amazing. Very rich. I can taste the nettles. I've got the richness of the nuts that makes it really creamy. There is dandelions. There's sloes. Hawthorn berries are amazing. There's wild garlic. There's elderflower. Ooh, lady smock. There's a lovely herb called wood arvens, which is herb bennet. We literally go out on our bikes, or we're just kind of enjoying the countryside, and it's literally things that we notice. One of us will say, oh, look.
Is it edible? I don't mind if mine's the...
So how many are you on, Emily?
It's not about phones and iPads, it's about connecting with nature. This is wild garlic. It's a really kind of longish leaf with a long stem. As soon as you pick it, you can really smell the kind of garlicky, oniony smell. These are wild garlic buds. When they're pickled, they're kind of quite crunchy. So they're crunchy, they're sweet, they're sour, really good on a cheese board. You need to 100% know what you're picking. You know, it can be really dangerous if you have any lookalikes. You think it's that thing, you think it's wild garlic, but there's actually one called Lord and Ladies that looks like wild garlic, but it absolutely is poisonous. Make sure there's a real abundance of it. If it's a little patch, just walk away, let it do its thing, because, you know, it's not just for us, it's for creatures. If you want the same patch here next year, you don't take it all. In terms of public spaces, you're okay to pick for personal use only, not commercial use. It really is important to be safe. If in doubt, leave it out.
Where things can't be foraged, Yuki grows them for free in her garden, rather than buying them from the supermarket. It's a growing trend, literally.
I've really enjoyed my garden this year, and again, like foraging, it grows year on year, and I do different things, like parsley, basil. I've got sage, thyme, lemon balm, tomatoes. I've done pears this year, and even kohlrabi. So I've had a real season of different things.
And if there's still something she needs, Yuki will try not to go to the supermarket just yet.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Yuki.
I've got this dandelion vinegar here.
She'll just turn to her trusty network of neighbours instead.
I actually was about to bring something over to you.
Oh,
I've got some
fab.
pork
What's that?
ketchup.
Oh, whole ketchup. That's amazing, because it's not in season now, is it? So we kind of trade, you know, different things according to what we have, and it really kind of builds community, and we get a chance to try out different things. Brilliant. OK, bye.
Bye.
Foraging, growing her own and trading with neighbours saves Yuki a fortune on her food bill.
I think I could probably go through a week without having to go to a supermarket for the bulk of my shop. Ooh, that really smells of, like, spinach. Things like milk, cheese, eggs, I'll probably need a shop like that. I've basically spent about £20 in a week before, and the rest of it I've used from the garden and foraged. In the course of a year, that's a few £100s that I'm saving. I mean, I live so richly without having to spend a lot of money, and that is my passion.
Now for the results of this week's money-saving challenge. Has our Jewel managed to part with any of her stuff?
I was totally overwhelmed at first, the challenge. I just thought, I can't do this, it's impossible. I started uploading lots of things to an online selling site, and just uploaded as many things as I could, but it just took such a long time. Taking the best photos. Yeah, I just thought, I'm never gonna do this, and I really started to panic. I was really panicking. Every person that I saw, I said, do you want a telly? Everyone was like, will you stop going on about this bloody telly? But I just thought, if I keep working every day consistently, it will pay off. So I just kept uploading stuff. I have just received an offer for a jacket, for a silver jacket. So hopefully she'll pay me today, and it's another thing that I can get in the post. So it's really exciting and doing really well with this. I've put them on eBay for £18. That's still a bargain. That's still a bargain. So they've got a good deal, I've got a good deal.
Remember, Jules' challenge was to consider selling everything she's not worn or used in the last year. But Jewel is a woman who hates to part with anything, and it's fair to say that this exercise has been a struggle for her.
I just find it really hard to get rid of clothes. They mean sentimental value to me. I sold this jacket that I really, really like, and then I ended up cancelling the order because I thought, no, why have I sold this jacket? And then I had to apologise to the guy because then I realised this is completely the wrong way to do this. That was a turning point because it made me realise if I've sold something, I have to commit to that and I have to let it go. So that was the difficult bit. And then once I had sorted that order out and I'd let that coat go, then things started to move and I started to sell more stuff. I've sold a couple of old coats, I've sold quite a few pairs of old shoes, I've sold a television set, I've sold some tops, I've sold a dress.
Jules has made a few £100, but more, it's about breaking the habit of buying stuff you won't use and hanging on to it for no good reason. It's a good start, and one that hopefully Jewel can build on now she's learning to let things go.
I don't feel it was an epic success. For me, I would like to make a lot more money, but I feel it's not an epic fail. In fact, I can see there's a lot of positives for the future, and it's something that I could carry on doing.
Hey, it's not a failure, it's a learning experience. Now look, the point of these challenges isn't that you should be doing them all the time. It's a way to test yourself so you can expose what habits you want to change and what you don't. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you've got an extreme saving technique you'd like to share with us, do get in touch at extremesavers@itv.com, or I'll see you on social.
Coming up next week, the family who've gone completely off-grid, and the fashionista who never, ever, ever buys new clothes.